Yes, ma'am.
I'm a teacher and I am not OEA. Could you explain to them how that HOPE petition,
Oh, my.
that whole thing's going to just make our state in such a worse financial
Don't you love?
situation we're in now?
Don't you love the way politicians make it sound warm and fuzzy? You know, No Child Left Behind and the HOPE Initiative. Well, what the HOPE Initiative, it'll be on the ballot this year. And what it basically says is that if it passes, education will get an automatic increase every year from now on, regardless what the economy does, regardless what the state budget is. So what that means, all the other agencies, whether it be healthcare, transportation, every other agency out there, their budget would be at severe risk. And you realize if you do the math, it only takes about 26 years, and education gets the entire state budget. You don't have anything else. It's foolhardy. So I'm going to encourage you to vote no on that. Now, so I can, what you brought up, a vote of the people, there's going to be a bill on the ballot this year in 2010 that you'll get to vote on. One of my pieces of legislation that I have worked on for the entire 7 years that I have served you in the Senate. And it is to extend, I'm term limited. I'm not term limited, I could have ran for another term, but the legislature is limited to 12 years of service. My good buddy over here, Owen Laughlin, termed out a couple of years ago, running for state treasurer, I'm sorry. But I'm running legislation this year to extend 12-year term limits to all statewide elected officials. I don't think we need Sandy Garrett running our schools for the last 20 years. I sure don't think Drew Edmondson needs to have been in the Attorney General's office for the last 16 years, and he sure doesn't need to be in the governor's office.